For centuries, the story of the Watchers has been confined to the Apocrypha, but the ancient text is unambiguous. Heaven suffered a calculated mutiny. This revelation changes everything you thought you knew about the cosmic order. It began not with a war, but with a meeting. On the solemn peak of Mount Hermon, 200 angels gathered under a sky they were about to renounce. They saw a fleeting beauty they could not possess. Their leader, Semjaza, hesitated. He feared the judgment that awaited them. He understood the profound spiritual consequence of falling from eternal grace. But Azazel, the architect of corruption, sealed their fate. If we descend together, the punishment will be shared. No one will turn back. This vow bound them all. And the 200 swore an oath forbidden in heaven. They descended to earth, no longer guardians, but rebels against the divine order. The result was immediate and catastrophic. They took human women, and their progeny was a literal distortion of God's creation, the Nephilim. These weren't just big men, they were literal monsters, giants of unnatural scale and unparalleled violence, requiring vast resources and consumption. The Watchers passed forbidden knowledge to mankind, secrets that retained the power of heaven but accelerated corruption on earth. Azazel taught warfare and sorcery. Semjaza taught spells and enchantments. The entire world sank into war and chaos. Humanity had been given the blueprints for self-destruction. The beautiful earth began to visibly wither and turn black under a smoky, red-tinged sky. When God saw the depth of the wickedness, the divine judgment became inevitable. It was not wrath, but a necessary act of cosmic surgery. The decree was released. The angels who did not keep their proper domain, I have bound in everlasting chains of darkness until the great day. The 4 archangels, Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and Uriel, were called to execute this plan, restoring the order that had been overturned. Raphael bound Azazel and cast him into the utter darkness of the desert. Michael executed judgment upon Semjaza and his companions, binding them beneath the earth. The judgment was a cosmic reset, he proclaimed. I will wipe mankind whom I have created. This was the definitive act of purification. The Nephilim were erased in the Great Flood. Every trace of the giants, their cities, and their forbidden knowledge was submerged and erased from the sight of man. The earth emerged renewed, cleansed of the Watchers' bloodline and their teachings, a fresh canvas for the generation of Noah. The lessons of Mount Hermon echo throughout history. God is above all, reject his will, and destruction follows. The order that was overturned has been restored. And sometimes, judgment is not the end, but God's way of protecting the world from the very darkness it creates, ensuring the continuation of life. If you believe God always knows what is best for us, remember the story of the 200 angels. Leave an amen in the comments.